Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys I got some pretty exciting Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information talking towards some brand new canon story lore that has been displayed over this past weekend's Kingdom Hearts World Tour concert held in Tokyo, Japan. So at the concert itself, the voice actress of both Kairi and Xion went onto stage to present some brand new dialogue. Now this dialogue is actually canon story lore dialogue, and a very similar situation ended up happening at last year's Kingdom Hearts First Breath concert over in Japan as well. If you guys remember, the voice actor of both Terra and Namine took to stage to present some brand new lines, and those lines are actually canon to the story of Kingdom Hearts. So rather this time, we actually have some brand new lines from Kairi as well as Xion, and specifically looking towards the paragraph that Kairi kind of talks about, it is to do with, I believe, the events before, and I mean just before Kingdom Hearts 3. So today I'm going to be reading out both paragraphs from Kairi and Xion, both of which are very interesting, so without further ado, let's jump into it. First things first, let's start off with Kairi's dialogue. I didn't notify you, but you might have already heard from Yin Sid. I've come to train to become a Keyblade wielder. Until now, I've only been waiting for you guys to come back from your journey. Maybe with this, I can at least help out a little. The magician Merlin can use magic that surpasses time. Here, we can forget about the flow of time. Isn't it great? Lee's training with me. He apologized to me over and over again. It's alright, I'd say, but he'd keep on apologizing. At first, I was a bit scared, but as we trained together, we started to talk to each other. I found out that Lee also has a best friend he wants to save. I felt like he's not a person that I can bring myself to hate. Sometimes he'd stare at my face, so I'd ask him what's wrong. I don't know, but I feel like it's something I must recall, he'd say. Your journey is a journey that will help many people, and the people you'll meet from now on, I have a feeling these people you meet will also need your help. The journey might be hard, but please stay as the cheerful and bright Sora I know, because your smile will save many hearts. So that right there is Kairi's dialogue. Now I find this dialogue pretty damn interesting because it's almost in the formation of a letter written to that of Sora. Now the reason why I say that is the final point, and the final point states, please stay as the cheerful and bright Sora I know, because your smile will save many hearts. I don't know, to me that kind of seems like it's sort of addressed to Sora in a sense. That final point kind of seems like an ending point for a letter or something, but the whole idea behind the dialogue itself is kind of like Kairi currently explaining what she is currently up to. Now we know at the end of 0.2 Birth by Sleep, Yin Sid pretty much announces that she's going to be training with Merlin to learn how to use the Keyblade alongside Lee, because of course we know that in Dream Drop Distance, Lee learns how to bring forth a Keyblade, which is pretty damn cool, but still to the point, he is new to the Keyblade and he needs to learn how to properly use one. Now we know back in Kingdom Hearts 2, back when Lee was known as Axel and of course was part of the Organization 13, he sort of did a few bad things to Kairi, and this is why she sort of freaks out upon hearing the fact that she will indeed be training with Lee in 0.2, but of course in this letter she sort of explains that he is someone that she can't actually bring herself to hate upon actually learning about the type of person he is, and the fact that he is currently fighting for someone he actually cares about, and that person being Isa, or more specifically Sayax. This kind of leads me to believe that both Kairi and Lee will most likely start a really interesting friendship and will most likely become extremely good friends by the end events of Kingdom Hearts 3, and this is something that I would actually love to see. Another thing I find interesting is apparently Merlin can use this magic that surpasses time, and that they can forget about the normal flow of time, so maybe their training is currently happening at a crazy fast pace. Perhaps maybe one day might actually equal 100 days of training for them. That could possibly mean that both Kairi and Lee might be Keyblade Masters before we know it. And finally, let's read the Xion dialogue. On the day you first called my name, it made me feel like I had a heart. If I hadn't met the two of you, I wonder how my every day would have been. Day by day repeating the days which were the same as every other, even so the red setting sun, the taste of ice cream, those days when nothing happened were the most precious to me. All of it is my treasure. Thank you for calling out my name. Thank you for inviting me to the clock tower. Thank you for picking up shells for me. Thank you for coming to bring me back. Thank you for letting me be your friend. I wish those same old days could have continued on longer. We wanted to go to the sea. It was beautiful, man. That was it. That was true art, Shion. True art. So yeah, as you guys could tell, a pretty goddamn sad dialogue piece from Shion right there, but it's very interesting. Now, I really don't know what to think of this too much, or exactly whereabouts in the timeline something like this would be set, because it is extremely subtle. There is like zero hints towards exactly where this would be placed chronologically in the Kingdom Hearts timeline. Now, whether or not these dialogue pieces from both Shion as well as, of course, Kairi will actually be presented during some stage in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm really not too sure, but the possibility is certainly there. I think these quote-unquote canon dialogue pieces that we've received so far from the Kingdom Hearts World Tour concert, as well as the Kingdom Hearts First Breath concert, which includes dialogue sequences from Kairi, Shion, as well as Naminé and Terra, do have the possibility of being put into Kingdom Hearts 3 because, of course, I feel like all of them contain some sort of importance. But however guys, I thought I would bring these dialogue pieces to you. I find that the Kairi one especially is very interesting as it seems to be a letter to Sora. I think it's really interesting to actually see Kairi speaking towards a little bit of her training itself as well as her perspective towards Lee, as of course we know that Lee is her training partner. However guys, I've been Cynical. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about both dialogue pieces, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.